Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Today on Phoenix History we are going to talk about the Type 22 pillbox, its use and its function. Stay with me and let's go chat about it. Come on. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. So, welcome to our Type 22 pillbox. This is a slight variation, so this isn't your sort of necessarily your stereotypical Type 22 pillbox. We are literally in one of my favourite places in the world ever. We are just on the outskirts of Appledore on the Royal Military Road, overlooking the Royal Military Canal, on our way to Rye behind me. And this pillbox, like with many that are around here, were all Type 24s, and they were all here, Type 22s, sorry, all here to look after the Royal Military Canal, to defend it, more importantly. And here we are. It's really good. It's a beautiful condition. I've had a look inside already. I've got the torch out, all sorted. Oh, it's a good one, this. Sorry about the strange sort of lighting here. The idea was that, if I just put the torch down here, the idea was that this was armed for a garrison of about 6 men, and normally they were only up to bulletproof standard, not shell proof, so they weren't normally as thick. The other thing with the Type 22s was it was the most common pillbox during World War II. So it's quite nice actually to do a bit of a variation. Actually, it's kind of good because today I'm obviously on my way to my favourite place in the world ever, Rye. So I thought, you know what, let's just do one that is close to me and I can sort of double, go for it, just explore it. What you'll notice is in the middle, now this would normally be in a Y shape or a Y pattern, but on this one, it's just a straight up wall. So you'd have like a sort of bit of a Y shape. The idea was that was to stop ricocheting bullets. And so basically so you could literally get around the wall. If there was ricocheting bullets, also if there was incoming, you'd be on one side rather than the other. Although, like I said, on this one, normally it was a white pattern, but this one isn't. And the other interesting thing about this is the standard shape of these is hexagonal. On this one, yes, it is hexagonal, but you've also got this sort of like, pretty much it's like a blast wall, really, that sort of comes around it, and it's made of concrete. Type 22s, most of the time, although we are here now, were mostly made of brick, and hence why they weren't as thick. And they were the weakest one of all of our pillboxes. So, in terms of strength or defensiveness, this was the weakest one. But that's okay, because as we know, thankfully they didn't have to be used in any sort of severe way. Sorry about this, I'm giving everybody an epileptic fit here. Didn't mean that. Come on, torch. So, there we go. So basically, that's pretty much it. The condition is really, really good, like I said, under the circumstances. And yeah, not much else to report on this one. We can have a look out. Let's have a look. You can see the gun recesses there. Beautiful. I mean, like I said, it is actually in really good condition, believe it or not. But technically, the irony is, in this case, it would be labelled as a variant. So, yeah, make of that what you will. Always variants within variants, aren't they, with pillboxes? I mean, to be honest with you, like I said, because I'm doing a series on their type, their use and their function, which is really what we've just covered there. The idea, like I said, it's a garrison of 6, the most common pillbox of all. And then, like I said, you've got the, they weren't really shell proof, they were designed more to be bulletproof. Like I said, this one's concrete. It's almost like a prefab design, really, because of the way that you can see how the concrete settled within the design of this. Let's have one more look inside. There we go, torch actually behaving itself now. Sorry everybody if I did sort of give you any form of a fit. Really wasn't my intention, as you know. just this torch just didn't want to behave itself today. Beautiful though, lovely, lovely, lovely. This is part of the fisheries. There is a section here, private fisheries, that they use on this part of the Royal Military Canal. It's kind of strange to think, obviously, the Royal Military Canal has had so many uses since its initial defensive operation. You know, the fact that obviously then it got used during World War II, where we are period-wise now. But I love it. It's a beautiful little one, very clean. Like I said, there's a really good one in on the way back through to Appledore. Exactly the same with this behind me, this sort of blast wall behind me just here. But let me just take you a look, just show you, because really this just highlights where we are in terms of its defensive use. So this is obviously the Royal Military Canal, and that's what it would have been guarding against or protecting. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's just one of these ones that I thought to myself, do you know what, we haven't done a Type 22 yet to talk about its use and function. And I happen to know where a couple of them were, and they happen to be on the way to Rye, darling, which is where I'm off to. Like I say, I keep saying I'm off to Rye, but I'm off to Rye. What's my favourite place in the world ever after this. But yeah, lovely. It's a cold, cold day today. But strangely, I wouldn't think of anywhere else I'd rather be today. I'm glad we've got to tick this off the list. Like I said, this isn't your most stereotypical Type 22, but it's still a really good used one. Like I said, that hexagonal sort of shape, beautiful in design. And like I said, because this is technically a variant, it's got this wall here as well, sort of like blast wall. Amazing. There we go. Right, let's head out. Come on. Whew. Getting warm, the rain's just started to hit. Thank you so much for coming along with me for that brief little visit to a Type 22 Pillbox. Really hope you enjoyed and understood its use, function, its purpose really. As always, I'm so grateful for everybody who subscribes to the channel and really supports it. It really goes a long way. I'm now headed off to my favourite place to get some me time. Even though it's a dull day, honestly, even on a day like that, it doesn't stop me from visiting. So yeah, thank you so much for your kindness, your patience and your support. Feel free to spread the word of the channel. And in more words of Phoenix history, because history matters, another Type Pillbox down. As a recording this, not many to go now. So take care everybody. Come on in. Kapow.